Hello everyone and welcome to the first video of the Math Corner with Zippy Lerner. Finally, it's been so long, but finally we're going to upload a video of the brand new series Math Corner with Zippy Lerner. We're here, me and Zippy, we're going to teach you guys some some random math skills that you can use to be better in the hardest subject of all time, mathematics. So today, we're going to take it a little bit simpler, and simple today. So we're gonna teach you guys how to multiply and divide fractions. So multiplying and dividing fraction is actually way too easier than adding and subtracting them. So we're going to start on that first. So are you ready? Let's get started, guys. So let's first start on how to multiply fractions. So to multiply fractions, the first thing we need to do is multiply the numerator, and next after that, multiply the denominator, and simplify to lowest term if needed. So we have an example here. 3 over 5 times 1 half. So first we need to do is multiply the numerator. So we have 3 times 1, which is equal to 3. And then multiply the denominator. So 5 times 2 is equal to 10. So the answer is 3 over 10. Since 3 out of 10 can't be simplified even more, so that means the answer for 3 over 5 times 1 over 2 is 3 tenths, or 3 over 10. Simple, isn't it? Now let's go to another example. We have another example here. 2 over 3 times 4 over 6. So the first multiply the numerator. So we have 2 times 4, which is equals to 8. And now multiply the denominator. So we have 3 times 6 is equal to 18. Now the answer is 8 over 18. Now 8 over 18 can be simplified even more. So we need to find any number that can divide both by 8 and 18, and it is 2. So we need to divide both numbers by 2. So we have 8 divided by 2, which is equals to 4, and now next to the denominator, so 18 divided by 2 is equal to 9. So the answer of 2/3 times 4 over 6 is 4 over 9. And let's try one more last example, but this time with 3 fractions. So we have 3 over 4 times 2 over 5 times 1 half. So multiply the numerator. So we have 3 times 2 times 1, which is equal to 6. And then multiply the denominator. So we have 4 times 5 times 2, which is equals to 40. So the answer is 6 over 40. Now 6 over 40 can be simplified. Can you think of any number with a that can be divided by both 6 and 40? If you answer 2, we got it right. So we can divide both sides we need to divide both numbers by 2 to get the simplified form. So we got 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 4 divided by 2 is 20. So our answer for 3 over 4 times 2 over 5 times 1 half is equal to 3 over 20. Very simple, isn't it? Now, let's go straight to dividing fractions. Where here, Zippy Lerner, we're going to teach you guys how to divide fractions. So, Zippy, it's your turn to shine. Thanks for that, Lexer. And hello, everyone. My name is Zippy Lerner. I'm a defender of Inazuma Japan and the smartest person of the team. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to divide fractions. So dividing fractions is basically the same as multiplying fractions, but with one big difference, which is we need to find the reciprocal of the second fractions. So what is first is a reciprocal. So reciprocal is by basic definition is the inverse of a number or value. So let's take number 2 as an example here. So 2, if we or 2 over 1, if we inverse it, basically switch the numerator and denominator, the answer that we'll get is 2 over 1. So basically the reciprocal of 2 is 2, or 2 over 1 is 1 half. Become 1 over 2. Now, since if we can multiply, um, if we multiply 2 and 1 over 2, or 1 half, the answer will be equal to 1. So basically, if we multiply these, so it becomes 2 times 1 is equals to 2, and 1 times 2 is equals to 2, so it becomes 2 over 2. If we divide those two, that will be equals to 1. So that is basically the basic definition of reciprocal. So let's go straight to divide fractions this time. So I have an example here. So we have 3 over 4 divided by 2 over 6. And so first we're going to do is find the reciprocal of the second fraction. So basically, we just copy 3 over 4, change the sign to multiplication. We need to change the sign to multiplication when we divide fractions, and then switch the order of 2 over 6. So the answer, so it will going to be 6 over 2. So our new problem is going to be 3 over 4 times 6 over 2. So divide both. So we're going to multiply those. So as explained by Lexer, we need to multiply the numerator. So we have 3 times 6 is equals to 18, and 4 times 2 is equals to 8. So the answer is 18 over 8. Now, 18 over 8 can be simplified a bit further. They both have the same GCF, which is the number 2. So we need to divide these by 2. So we got 18 divided by 2 is equal to 9, and then divided again, 8 divided by 2. So 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. So our answer is 9 over 4. That will be the answer of 3 over 4 times 6 over 2. Actually, there's actually another way of actually divide fractions that most textbooks actually don't have, and that is cross multiplication. You probably learned cross multiplication when you comparing fractions. So let's go back a bit to comparing fractions. So basically, we have an example here, which is 3 over 11 and 4 over 9, which is greater. Yeah, which is bigger, I should say. So if you remember, we need to first multiply the top numerator and then the bottom denominator, the base of the second fraction, just say. So we have 3 times 9, which is equal to 27, and we're going to take 27 in top of the first fraction. Then we need to multiply the second denominator of the first denominator and the second numerator. So we have 11 times 4 is equal to 44, and we're going to put 44 in top of the second fraction. Now, whoever has the most value, that is bigger. So basically 44 is bigger than 27, so that means 4 over 9 is greater than 3 over 11. So it's basically the same thing when you divide fractions. So basically we have an example here. So 8 over 9 divided by 2 over 3. So first thing we need to do is multiply the first denominator and the first numerator and the second denominator. Excuse me. So we have 8 divided by 3. which is equal to 24. That will be our numerator for our answer. And then multiply the second denominator and then the first numerator. Uh, excuse me, the second denominator, the first denominator, and the second numerator. Excuse me for the confusion. So we have 9 times 2 is equals to 18, and 18 will be our denominator for our answer. They're basically the same thing, even though you use the first order, it's still going to be the same, so don't worry for that. If you really want to, you could try the first method if you don't believe, but the answer will be still be 24 over 18. But it's not still over yet because it can't be simplified even further. So I'm gonna ask you guys, what is the GCF of 24 and 8? 2? No. 3? No. 6? Yes. The answer is 6. So we can divide both sides, divide both the numerator and the denominator by 6. So 24 divided by 6 is equal to 4, and 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3. So our answer for 8 divided by 9, 8 over 9 divided by 2 over 3 is 4 over 3. Okay, let's try one more example. Be sure we got it. We're going to use both methods for this problem. 4 over 7 divided by 3 over 8. So let's first start with the first method. So, by the reciprocal, so 4 divided by 4 over 7 stays, change the sign into multiplication, and then the reciprocal of 3 over 8 is 8 over 3. So our new problem going to be 4 over 7 times 8 over 3. Now, multiply both sides and multiply the numerators first, excuse me. So 4 times 8 is equal to 32, and then 7 divided by 3 is equal to 21. So the answer will be 32 over 21. So let's try with the second method. So first, multiply the first numerator, then the second denominator, and that answer will be our numerator for the answer. So it becomes 7 times 8, which is 32. That will be our numerator. And then for our denominator, 7 divided by 7 times 3. So multiply the second denominator and the first numerator. Okay, so 7 divided times 3 is equal to 21. So it's the same answer. It's the same answer. So the answer for 4 over 7 divided by 3 over 8 is 32 over 21. So that's how you divide fractions. So, once again, I am Zippy Lerner, and now lecture we're gonna go for the review of what we have learned, and then some exercises that you can do to to use what you have learned in this video, in this lesson. So back to you, Lexer. Thank you for that wonderful demonstration, Zippy. Now, let's review what we have learned in this lesson. So, we learned how to multiply and divide fractions, right? So, to multiply fractions, we need to multiply the numerator and then multiply the denominator, and then we need to simplify the final answer if needed. So it's just that simple. To divide fractions, there's basically two methods. The first method is you need to get the reciprocal of the second fraction. So basically, reciprocal is the inverse of a number or value. So basically, and then multiply and simplify if needed. And then the second one is cross multiplication, where you need to multiply the basically to cross multiply the two fractions, and then also simplify if needed as well. So basically that's it. It's just really that simple, guys. So if you really understand what we have learned, we have prepared you guys a few problems that you can solve. You can put those we can put those answers in the comment section below, and we're going to put your scores if how many you got it correct. So good luck for answering these questions. I'm swear to you guys, it's not that really that hard. And now that's it for the first lesson of Math Corner with Zippy Lerner. Hopefully you'll learn something, and hopefully you guys learn something, and this may be really useful if you're struggling with this topic. So comment down below which topic that you want us to play, that you want to tackle to y'all about, and we're going to see you guys in the next lesson. So we're going to peace out. Bye guys.